Welcome. Here at Sanborn, we've been working with states to develop comprehensive tools that answer their broadband-related needs and questions. Today, I'm going to introduce you to our Broadband Navigator. The Navigator is first and foremost a communication tool that allows states to share their broadband landscape. It allows states to share their coverage data with many different constituencies, such as lawmakers, internet service providers, nonprofits, local governments, and even the general public. It is the gateway for challengers into the BEAD State Challenge process. When you first arrive at the public-facing map, you get a high-level visualization of the broadband serviceable locations, or BSLs, across the state. These donut charts allow you to see broadly the unserved locations in red, underserved in yellow, and served locations in green. These are toggleable, making it easy to only display the served, underserved, or unserved broadband serviceable locations, both in their donut chart form and as we zoom in further and see individual BSLs on the map. Next to that toggle, we're also able to turn on the available federal funds for the state. This is particularly useful as states will begin their BEAD State Challenge process. You'll also notice that we have a few different shades across the map in individual counties. This choropleth allows us to compare boundaries to each other visually. Using the legend on the left, we can see that locations are shaded darker when they have a higher percentage of locations that have at least 100 megabits per second download speed and 20 megabits per second upload speed in that boundary. We're also able to change the boundaries for the choropleth to any number of customizable locations. I can switch to school districts or even census tracts. As I go through those boundaries, I can click on any one of them and have our broadband and digital equity indicators change as I go through those boundaries. You can see the speeds, subscriptions, income, race data, and age data all updating, not only in this chart form, but also in a data visualization. I can also change the themes across the top of the page. I can switch to visualize service coverage 25 megabits per second download speed over 3 upload speed, or even the number of providers. And I see that choropleth legend updating as I switch those themes. When I do search for an address, I'll just search an address that I know is in here. I can see the broadband serviceable locations providers, technologies, and speeds really easily at that location. Finally, this whole site is incredibly mobile friendly. I'm able to have all the same functionality that I showed you today on my mobile phone, tablet, or other smaller device to make this really handheld and accessible for all users. One more thing to add is that this site's URL allows us to share the exact selected address, boundary, or extent of the map view with any interested parties. For example, if you're looking to meet with a county's stakeholders for broadband-related issues or questions, you can email a link of the county selected. I can just zoom out and show you that and switch to that county view. And I can email you a link with that county selected and this extent of the map. And that will share to anybody who's interested in seeing that view with those broadband and digital equity indicators selected. As you can see, the Broadband Navigator is the streamlined, intuitive tool to share your state's broadband landscape.